Now let's move on to some jerky making. And this is the ingredients list I'm going to use for my marinade here. Let's go through it. Got some pink salt for seasoning, curing salt for the meat cure, coarse black pepper, brown sugar, some meat tenderizer, some cayenne peppers, some ground thyme, garlic powder, rosemary, liquid smoke, and some Worcestershire there in the back. So we're going to mix all this up in a bowl and then get to slicing the duck breasts. Duck breast a little small for this big a slicer, but oh well. Alright, got all our duck breast sliced up nice and thin. Had to use the trusty knife because duck breasts are a little small for my slicer, but it's about what you want there. So, alright, got the pink Himalayan salt and my curing salt in my bowl. If you do jerky and you use the pink curing salt, this stuff, weigh your meat. I don't have a scale right now, so I'm just going to kind of wing it and hope for the best, but don't do that. Next up, a little garlic powder. I don't really have a whole lot of measurements here. I'm just going to kind of go with it. Then we're going to add a little ground thyme. Just kind of, you do you. Then we're going to add a little meat tenderizer just to soften up the meat for the end product. Not a whole lot, just a little bit. Then we're going to spice it up a little bit with a little bit of cayenne. You do as much heat as you feel like. But now we're going to sweeten it up with some brown sugar. I'm probably going to do three tablespoons of it. I mean, sweet and spicy. It's a good combo. So. Next up, a heaping tablespoon of black pepper. Now for the liquid part. We'll take some water. I'm going to go about 2, maybe 3 cups of water. Yeah, that's good right there. Then we're going to take some Worcestershire sauce, carefully measured, and yeah, very carefully. I forgot about this, but I found it in the fridge. We'll add a little bit of a sriracha to it. Also carefully measured. So first smell test has a strong sriracha smell, and I'm fine with it, but usually that's pretty hot. So I'm going to add a little bit of a teriyaki marinade here that I found in the cabinet, just to kind of thin it out a little bit. And then finally, a little bit of liquid smoke. I won't go to town with that, just a little bit goes a long way. And then mix that up, and there you go, jerky marinade. Now we're going to make sure all that marinade gets to all the meat, so we'll go in there and just kind of massage it up like that. And get everything nice and coated. So if you do any type of preserving or freezing of any sort, I highly recommend investing in a Food Saver vacuum sealer. This extends the life of a lot of stuff I do, and it does some other things too. Like I got me a container here, it's their marinating container. So you put your lid on just like that. It says open. Turn it to vacuum canister. You take the little adapter that comes with it, do just like that, and then turn it on. And there we go. And I close the lid before I undo it. And if you want to know if it actually sealed, this is what you're wanting to hear when you open it up. Yeah, just like that. So you can marinate all types of meat in this, and it kind of speeds up the marinating process, and I highly recommend that. I have 2 of these, and they're awesome. And also another little thing that this thing does that I love is I've got a lot of mason jars, wide mouth and regular size, and you can vacuum seal these with this thing. You just have to buy the little attachment for it, but I find those come in handy. So I keep my brown sugar in that, and then put the lid on. Snap that over the top just like that. Insert tube, and just like that.